So check this out, okay? We're in a store. You have to see this. Look, Brayden. What the hell is this? Do you think it's only people that shop?
A woman and her son watch as a black squirrel sets its sights on a tray of treats in a grocery store.
He's trying to get into the... This is unreal. And I went and I told the store, what the heck? No!
Leave him. Oh, he's gonna go after you.
He's attacking their food.
Oh my God, he got it.
Oh my God.
Funny thing about squirrels, they can be extremely territorial.
What the heck?
The squirrel lunges at the woman's face, sending her son into hysterics.
What the heck? Brayden, that's not funny. Brayden. The squirrel attacked me.
The woman suffers scratches to her face and neck, but is not seriously injured. The shoplifting squirrel is still at large.
Are you doing burgers or are you doing breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
This Scottish man is trying to place a drive-through order in Mobile, Alabama.
Gonna give you just a bottle of juice. And do you do any roll and square sausage?
The drive-through employee apparently cannot decipher his order, so a co-worker steps in.
Can I take your order?
Oh, do you do rolls and square sausage?
You said a burrito with sausage?
No a burrito. All I'm wanting is a bottle of juice and a roll and square sausage. The girl says you're doing breakfast now.
What was it? Wait, I'm sorry.
I'm saying I want a roll and square sausage and I want just a bottle of juice, just any bottle of juice.
You said you just want a sausage patty?
No. No a sausage patty, pal. No.
Making matters even worse, the Scotsman apparently had one too many drinks the night before.
Listen, sorry, I've got a hangover and it's eating me like a All I'm wanting is a bottle of juice.
I can't talk Spanish, so I'm sorry.
Sorry? Listen, just forget it, pal. Just forget it.
Here's hoping he finds some way to get his roll and square sausage,
Do you do rolls and square sausage?
whatever the heck that is.
You said a burrito with sausage?
This delivery man is making his rounds on a summer day. And the special instructions request the package be left at the rear of the house,
Please leave in backyard.
which the worker is all too happy to do. But that's not all. The instructions also include an offer from the homeowner. If you want to go for a swim, you are welcome to. Which, once again, the delivery worker, after putting his water-sensitive devices on the table, is all too happy to do. After the full uniformed dip, the now soaking employee heads back to his vehicle and carries on with his route. According to a social media post, the homeowner didn't expect the worker to take him up on the offer. But considering how rarely an invitation like this occurs, how could he possibly refuse? This mother and daughter duo have just had their eyebrows tinted. And the results speak for themselves.
Note to self, do not get your eyebrows done.
Told you mine were worse than yours.
Luke, at the end,
Have I got that?
she's tinted my whole skin, my
Well, have a look
forehead.
at me again. Oh, I look like I've seen a ghost. I've had an eye lift.
Luckily, I've got the stuff at home to sort it out. But now I've got to walk around. Now I've got to walk around Freeport looking like this.
The pair chooses not to make a complaint at the salon, but they do show their neighbor their new look.
Look at Mum's face.
What the hell have you done? We've had the time.
Who's done that?
Shop at Freeport.
Yeah.
Luckily, a good sense of humor seems to run in the family.
Note to self, do not get your eyebrows done.
To his credit, or not, the delivery person does try to put the pizza back in the box, which takes more than 30 seconds. But he does manage to finish the delivery and even clean up the leftover bits. Despite the effort, the customer, who was watching the whole thing unfold from the doorbell cam, files a complaint with the delivery company. In a hardware store in Idaho, a customer shows interest in a rather large chainsaw. But she has no interest in paying for it. The not-so-subtle shoplifter is trying to conceal the chainsaw in her pants. She finally seems to realize it's a no-go. But there's more than one ridiculous way to try to steal a chainsaw, as she now attempts to stow the contraband in the back of her pants. Until suddenly, someone nearly catches her in the act. The woman may think she's gotten away with it, unaware that a security camera has been recording the entire attempted theft. In fact, it's already caught her stashing over $1,000 worth of goods in her jacket and handbag, more than enough evidence to have her later arrested by authorities. It turns out the woman has a lengthy rap sheet for felonies, including theft and drug possession, and is sentenced to 7 years in prison. While shoplifting is never a good idea, attempting to smuggle a chainsaw in a pair of skinny jeans, now that's just asking for it. Some food delivery companies allow couples to team up on the job, sharing responsibilities. And while this arrangement offers both flexibility and some extra quality time together, it can also lead to some awkward situations. This woman is dropping off a customer's food order, while her husband, who is driving, waits in the vehicle. She makes her way to the customer's second-floor apartment, when suddenly, rattled by her fall, the delivery woman takes a few moments to collect herself, which causes her husband to try to catch up to her, but not to save her.
I'm really stressed. I don't want you. I'm watching my wife fall down. I want you out of my life if you don't want to do what you're told. You're acting like an imbecile. And you're showing up every delivery like a rude person.
As he continues to air their dirty laundry, his wife stays stoic.
You're falling everywhere you're going. You look sloppy. You don't care about what makes me happy. And that's how a relationship works. Stop making me deliver if you don't want to be with me. It's because you're in this and you shouldn't be.
Hello. For coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
The customer does get his order with a complimentary side of relationship drama. But having seen and heard everything through the doorbell cam, he reportedly feels uneasy with the situation.
You don't care about what makes me happy. And that's how a relationship works.
And winds up tossing the takeout.
Stop making me deliver if you don't want to be with me.
In Louisiana, a pizza delivery driver arrives at a customer's house where, unbeknownst to him, something else is lurking by the front door. A squirrel. And its intentions are not good.
Hey, how you doing today?
A squirrel, waiting silently in the corner of the front porch, propels itself into the woman's home, reportedly causing her to stand on a chair and call her husband for help. While the delivery man remains on the porch, apparently unaware of what's causing the chaos inside.
Where?
The woman's husband emerges and finally clues him in.
Thank you. Squirrel, get in again. Oh my God.
Thankfully, the critter is eventually chased out of the home, likely without a slice of its own. At an all-you-can-eat buffet in Queens, New York, a patron is live streaming an argument that started over crab legs.
Listen, y'all, I had to come out here to let y'all see this. I'm in the buffet and they are fighting over crab legs.
According to witnesses, a large group of customers had been waiting in line for a refill of crab legs. But when the fresh batch arrives, an argument breaks out over who should get first dibs. And that's when all hell breaks loose. But the chaotic melee is just the beginning. Moments later, plates and glassware are flying through the air.
Wow, look at that. They getting real with it now, y'all. They throwing crabs around. It's getting real, y'all. Oh, people are so ignorant. Over food, y'all. Over food. Crab legs, y'all. You can't make this up at all. At all. Okay? You can't make this up. It's not the black people this time.
Police and EMS are called to the scene, but by the time they arrive, all those involved had already fled.
Oh my goodness.
No arrests are made, but the collateral damage is substantial.
The woman just walked out all bloodied up and everything. Yo, over crab legs, man.
The restaurant's manager claims this isn't the first time customers have fought over the now infamous crab legs.
No more crab legs. No more. Don't sell no more.
Let's just hope for everyone's sake, it's the last.
People ignorant. Ignorant. Over crab legs.
At a mall in Poland, according to the person filming, a fast food restaurant is offering free burgers to the first 100 guests. And as there already appears to be many more than that crowding onto the up escalator, a few brave burger fans have opted to cut corners by going up using the down escalator. which for some appears much harder than expected. At last, they make it, with the rousing approval of those they beat to the top.
Bravo!
Here's to their perseverance and their free burger, which was hopefully well worth the trip. In Santa Cruz, California, maintenance worker Mike Hausner is packing up his landscaping tools for the day. But someone is not very happy about the way he's leaving things. A neighbor of one of his clients has come outside to apparently file a complaint.
She thought that I was blowing leaves into her yard, but I wasn't using a leaf blower. I was just simply pruning the hedge. And of course, there's going to be some debris that falls down, and I would have happily cleaned it up, but she didn't really give me a chance to do that.
Mike claims the woman started yelling at him, which is what prompted him to begin recording the encounter.
Are you writing an apology note to me?
Are you leaving now without cleaning that up?
Yeah, probably. I just wanted everything documented, and I felt like I needed to cover my tracks.
How can you be contacted?
Would you like my personal phone number?
I would like both.
But as Mike continues to cover his tracks, the situation suddenly escalates.
And I want you to stop filming me right now.
It's 831.
What are you doing?
The woman appears to touch Mike's phone, stopping his recording.
Man, she was so pissed off. When she came at me, I was like, whoa, like, this is crazy. Like, this lady is just, like, really going for it, you know?
But that doesn't stop Mike from recording again.
Why don't you go? Go back into your house. All I'm doing is working.
Okay, not a lawsuit on you now.
Okay.
What is your name and the name of your garden service? I cannot. Listen to me. I am telling you to stop filming me.
Okay, then leave me alone. I'm trying to document this for my safety and yours, okay?
Oh, shut up.
Perhaps realizing that Mike has no intention of stopping filming, the woman then goes to extreme lengths to avoid being captured on Mike's camera.
Stop filming me. Okay. What is the name of your business?
The stuff that I put in that garbage can, you do not want on your head. Would you like my phone number?
Hang on.
That was the point that I couldn't help but laugh.
It may have been amusing to Mike, but not for the company that was subcontracting him.
Apparently, I was provoking her by videotaping her, and that was the reason why the landscaping company no longer used me to subcontract jobs to. But I'm good. I got plenty of my own clients, and I would not have changed anything.
Hopefully, a lesson for both. If ever involved in a disagreement, try to hear the other side out.
Are you leaving now without cleaning that up?
Yeah, probably.
And whatever you do, keep the extreme behavior under wraps.
What is the name of your business?